Hello, hello, hello. So I've had a request from a lovely lady if I could do a tap along video for feeling anxious for no reason, apparently. I'm sure we've all been there. We've just woken up feeling really anxious. We've just suddenly got really anxious in the middle of the day, and there's part of us going, why am I feeling so anxious? So here's just a little bit of a tap along just to help bring that anxiety down and hopefully give you some insight as to where it's coming from as well. So before we get going, just take a nice deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. And then just check in with yourself. How anxious are you feeling right now? Give it a number between 1 and 10, where 10 is extremely anxious. And as you check in with yourself about that, just notice where you feel it in your body. Are you feeling a tightness in your chest, or maybe a weight on your shoulders? And just make a note of that as well. And let's get going. So as always, taking full responsibility for your own health and well-being. It's going to tap where I tap. You're going to say what I say and just see what comes up for you. And then we'll check in at the end to see how that anxiety is. So repeating after me. Even though I feel really anxious for no reason, I deeply and completely accept that this is how I'm feeling. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, and I can feel it right there in my body. And I have no idea where it's come from. I deeply and completely accept that this is how I'm feeling. Even though I feel so anxious right now. And I can feel this anxiety in my body. And even though I'm feeling all this anxiety, I don't know why. It's like I'm anxious for no reason. And I deeply and completely accept that this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling really anxious. I am feeling really anxious. All this anxiety in my body. I can really feel it right there. And I have no idea why I feel so anxious. It's like I'm anxious for no reason. And it's really weird and really not very nice. I'm feeling really anxious right now. All this anxiety in my body. I feel really quite panicky and I don't know why. My body has gone into high alert. And there must be a reason. But I'm really struggling to know what it is. Maybe I woke up like this. Or maybe it's happened halfway through my day. I'm just feeling so anxious right now. And even though my body's gone into high alert, actually right here and right now, I'm okay. Right here, right now, I'm okay. I choose to know that right here and right now, I am okay. I recognize this anxiety. I acknowledge that I'm feeling anxious. And that despite that, right here, right now, I'm okay. My mind is confused. Because my body is showing physical signs of stress and anxiety, my mind is thinking that there must be something to be afraid of. But because it can't see anything obvious, it's panicking. And it can't turn off. Because if there's no obvious reason for this anxiety, how will I know when it's okay not to be anxious? At least if I'm in a situation where I narrowly escape a car accident, my mind can see where that danger came from. And it can see when it's past. And as my mind calms down, my body calms down as well. But in this case, where I can't see a reason for this anxiety, my mind and body don't know when to turn off. And so they're going round and round. I choose to let them know it's okay. I give them permission to calm down now. Maybe I can get up and walk about to burn some of it off. Letting my body know it's safe. and letting my mind know that it's safe. Choosing to let go of this anxiety. Choosing to release it from my body. Because right here, right now, I'm okay. Giving my mind and body permission to relax now. Because right here, right now, I am okay. Choosing to acknowledge and release this anxiety. Because right here and right now, I am okay. Choosing to know it's safe to let this anxiety go. And take a breath. And there you go. And just have a check-in with yourself. What's happened to your number? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Has it stayed the same? If it's gone down, even if it's just by a little bit, fantastic. You're headed in the right direction. If it's gone up, just keep tapping. Rinse and repeat this video or pick another one to tap along to. Just keep tapping and I promise you the emotion will come down, or the intensity of the emotion will come down. Now, if your number has stayed the same, get a little bit curious as to what it might be that has set you off into this anxiety, and get a little bit more specific when you tap. Now, also notice as you're doing that tapping, just if anything popped into your head, no matter how random or weird it might have seemed, because everything pops in for a reason, be that a feeling, a thought, a memory. And just make a note of that and get curious to where that's come from. So I hope that was useful. And Maria, I hope you found that useful. Thank you for asking for me to do this for you. Let me know, give me your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Toodles!